So, as a men's rights activist, what are my thoughts on FGM, female genital mutilation? I make videos attacking feminists for circumcision a lot, and sometimes unfairly, I'll admit. And I got a reply yesterday, how come you never talk about FGM? You always talk about circumcision and you always blame feminists for it, but you never talk about FGM as an MRA. How do you feel about it? Fair question. Okay. So we, and when I say we, I mean the vast majority of MRAs, we think that FGM is mutilation, and we think it's evil, and it should be illegal, and it should be bans absolutely everywhere in pretty much all imaginable cases. I don't know if there's a 1 in a trillion rare medical exception or not, but for the most part, it should be illegal and it should be banned. FGM has a range of severity. There's 4 types, type 1, 2, 3, and 4. For some reason, they usually represent it with Roman numerals. I'm not sure why. But in the most severe cases, bleeding to death is not uncommon. And sometimes the labia is sewed completely shut, which results in a lifelong disability, an inability to experience sex without severe pain, and sometimes inability to go to the bathroom without experiencing severe pain. So it can get extremely brutal. In case my use of the word evil wasn't enough to describe how I feel about it, if you told me that for the more severe types, the death penalty was on the table, I would not object. And the vast majority of MRAs I know would agree with that. So there you go. It's mutilation. It's horrible. It should be completely illegal. And as for how you would address it, I don't think you're going to stop it with legislation alone, because it is very much synonymous with conservative Islam. Feminists like to deny that for some reason. They like to pretend that it's not an Islamic thing, which it is. The only way you're going to stop it is with force. So you're going to need men with guns telling people, no, no, you're not doing that anymore. And that's just reality. But feminists hate that fact. So the conversation goes in circles and nothing ever gets done.